you. I'm here all day.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I have a 45-minute closing keynote now. I'm just kidding. It'll be about 5 minutes. But yeah, actually keep going for the Kates, by the way. That was great, thank you. A brand perspective, we like that. You know, the one thing that she, actually before I get to that, the thing that she mentioned that resonated with me was like, hey, we don't want to just like put AI-driven content out into the world. And I think like one theme that it's come across today in the roundtables and on stage is that what we're not talking about is having like production-ready, just AI, computer-generated content, right? That's not gonna take all of our jobs. It's not gonna take the new industry. Humans don't wanna see AI-generated content. You know that feeling when someone's like, one of your work colleagues sends you a document and you can just tell it's like completely written by AI, you know? And like you just don't want to read that document. You're like, I don't care, it seems too verbose, I don't like it. Well, like, you know, brands run that risk too. If they send out emails that are just like completely generated by AI, right? That just gives people the ick, so anyway. Revisiting some guidance from this morning, right? These are 4 different points I had about the new era of service models. You know, service model will move towards selling the integrated AI layer. I firmly believe this. That's what we're doing at Domain. 2 AI plays are running at the same time, margin and growth, right? So this is the difference between building operational efficiency for your agency, for your company, and then incorporating AI talk tracks and services into the actual, like what you offer, what you sell. Right? And then first movers in AI data compound, late movers have to buy their way back in if they can. Right now there's a first mover advantage, and there's actually a very specific moment in time, I talked about this in my roundtable if you were there, but where we have prospects and clients and brands willing to pay for us to figure this out with them right now, right? This is a unique moment. I think it's like a 6-month period where people are willing, like they know this is bleeding edge technology and they're willing to pay to figure it out in real time with us as a service partner. A year from now, they're gonna expect that we've already figured it out and they're not gonna be willing to pay for experimental work anymore. So use this time right now to get that sorted on the clock. And AI tools are commoditized. So every agency will need to develop their own proprietary AI angle on top of the existing AI tools in order to survive, right? It's not good enough that we just like use, you know, Klaviyo's Customer Hub or Shopify Sidekick. You have to be able to have your unique spin, angle, take, perspective on that. You know, and this is also a theme that's come up today. I firmly believe this. Thankfully, we're service businesses, right? I mean, not everyone in this room. There's some great sponsors and technologies here too. But as a service business, we don't have a piece of software that we've built over 10 years. We have a team, we have talent, we have time, and we can repurpose that. We can refocus. We can change our business model. We can change our opportunity, the way we build. You know, we're moving from from time and materials to entirely fixed fee in terms of our pricing, right? And we're actually moving back to fixed fee. We used to be fixed fee when we were smaller, time and materials, back to fixed fee. Again, this is some of the adjustments that we're making in the age of the AI era. And then this is the last one. So and then we're gonna wrap up and get beer on a boat, which sounds awesome. But community, intuition, and taste as an AI hedge. You know, I think events like this are going to become more and more important as AI becomes more and more important, right? People in this room are already at the 1% when it comes to AI adoption, usage, thinking, than all of our competitors. So like use it. This is an advantage now. We've all listened to each other talk and we've listened to some roundtables. We've had discussions about what this means for our businesses. It's time to actually implement that, right? So the power of community becoming more important as more robots take over. And taste, right? I think like intuition and taste, these are 2 very human elements that robots will not be able to replace. So continue to use that, continue to apply your taste. And that's it for me. Okay, thanks.